Now, since 2008, over 250,000 people have dropped their health insurance. One Big Switch has launched the Big Health Insurance Switch, aimed at unlocking more affordable health insurance for thousands of Irish people. Here to tell us more about the campaign, what it will mean to the consumer, and indeed how you can become involved, is the Chief Operating Officer, Sarah Ryan. Good morning, Sarah. You're very welcome. Now, we've already discussed this item this week with Lachlan Harris, who's your co-founder. But there's a few things that you feel that possibly the public might still be confused on, namely who can join, and the fact that people who have health insurance at the moment may feel that because they have a health insurer that they're not eligible for some reason to join One Big Switch.
Well, absolutely, and the great thing about this campaign is that it's for everyone. Anyone who's got health insurance now and is about to renew, somebody who's never had health insurance but is thinking about it, or somebody who's currently with a provider and doesn't have a renewal date till later, they're all able to sign up at onebigswitch.ie.
The central message of this is, if you feel you want a better option or a better deal, you tick the box that says, yes, I would like the option of that. That's all people are doing.
Absolutely. They're signing on and they're giving us their email address, and they're telling us with that that they want a cheaper deal on their health insurance, and we're then able to take those numbers and go to the provider and say, we have 25,000 people who are looking for a better deal on their health insurance, 25,000 people who can't afford it as it stands, and that something needs to give.
Now, the confusion may be that people who have say, for example, they're with VHI or Leia or whatever, feel, well, I'm in a contract, so therefore ticking this box might be breaching that contract in some form or fashion. That's
absolutely
not the case.
No. One Big Switch is a website that's completely cost and obligation free. By signing up, people are taking part in a people power campaign that's looking to reduce the cost of health insurance. There's no obligation on them. Even when we unlock a deal with the provider, there's no obligation on them to take it at all. So they're literally just signing up to a campaign and putting their weight behind something that's hopefully going to change the market and offer more affordability.
Okay, so to clarify, they're not breaching any existing contract they have by saying, yes, I'd be interested in finding out if there are better options, and they're not committing themselves to any contract by also saying, yes, I'd like to see if there are other or better options.
No, all they're doing is sending a message that they're no longer able to afford health insurance, or that they had health insurance and dropped it because they couldn't afford it, and they're literally just sending a message to say, we want something better, we want a better deal, and what can you do for us?
One of the points that I made to Lachlan was that energy, which was a phenomenally successful campaign for you, got 60,000 signatories in the end, but energy is something that we all need. We all need light, we all need power, we all need to heat our homes, we all need to cook. Health insurance is not absolutely necessary. Now, in this country, we were wedded to the idea of health insurance. I mean, a huge number of people had it, and indeed, we still have a very high proportion who do. Those people only gave it up because they had no choice. They had to make a choice between, say, paying their mortgage or putting food on the table. So the kind of savings that or discounts that you're going to have to unlock would have to be enormous to get those people back into the market, surely.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have any sight of what the discounts will be right now. Obviously, the more people that sign up, the better. But when we ran the energy campaign the last time, we asked people what their biggest bill stressors were, what the things were that kept them worrying at night. And overwhelmingly, health insurance was the bill that came up.
Really?
People asked for this campaign. We asked them, what future campaigns would you like to see? Health insurance was the number one thing that people would like to see.
Was that worry the size of the health insurance bill, or the fact that they couldn't afford it anymore and wouldn't have health insurance was the worry?
I think it's a combination of both, and we're asking them now again when they're signing up, you know, did you have health insurance before? What would it take for you to get health insurance? Why did you drop it? And time again, it's cost. People are leaving because of cost, and people want to come back, but cost is the thing that's stopping them.
We have a comparison graphic there of what health insurance was like. I don't know, how many years ago is it? There you go. This is 2008, so it's 5 years ago, effectively. Mm-hmm. So the average premium was $7.29. Now that does seem a little low, I have to say, but we are talking about an average. And now the average premium now is $1,150. So that's a pretty big hike at a time when the vast majority of the people in the economy are taking cuts, and their effective money in their pocket is diminished considerably. Now, do you have any idea what level of discount you think you might be able to achieve?
Well, at the moment, no. We're looking for as broad a range of discount as possible. So what we're pushing for is a range of discounts across as wide a policy range as possible, so that as many people as possible will be able to avail of the offer. Hopefully the discount is as big as possible as we can possibly get, but the more people that sign on to onebigswitch.ie, the more...
What was the average discount that you got in the energy?
It was €80 cashback at the end of the year for new customers and 10% off the bill.
As a percentage of 10%?
10% off the bill. So some people were getting €200 or more off their bill for the year.
And again, I go back to the question, do you think the 10% will be enough to get people... I mean, people only gave it up because they really had to make a kind of a major life choice between, as I said, food on the table or mortgage. Do you think 10% would be enough to get them back into the market?
I think it'll be enough for some people, yeah.
Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Now, onebigswitch.ie.
Onebigswitch.ie.
You're not committing yourself to anything, you're not breaking any rules, you're not breaching any contracts by just going and ticking the box and saying, please tell me more.
Just your email address and your county, and we take care of the rest.
Okay, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.